What separates successful electrical contractors from those struggling to book jobs consistently? If you can answer that instantly, you are making the same mistake 99% of electrical contractors make, letting AI-powered competitors steal your leads while you're still playing phone tag. So in this video, I'm going to show you the exact AI system that's booking 5 to 10 extra premium electrical jobs per month for contractors across the country. From panel upgrades to smart home installations. This system works 24/7, pre-qualifies every lead, and never misses a call. These strategies have helped my electrical contractor clients generate hundreds of thousands of additional revenue, and I've personally tested this with over 50 electrical businesses. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how the system can double your electrical business. Okay, so let's discuss how to automate your appointments as an electrical contractor. So, at the moment, you are missing a lot of leads and a lot of opportunities, and your competitors are winning those jobs because they just simply respond faster. Let's change that. So the reality is most of electrical contractors are missing 62% of calls, and then they are taking almost 2 hours to respond. This is a very big problem, and there's an MIT study that shows that if you respond within 5 minutes, then you have 100 times chance to get a response back from your prospect. So this is super important. And then you have also inconsistent follow-up. So not only you don't respond fast, you also take a long time to follow up with those leads. And you also don't have a system when it comes the night, on the weekends, or when you are busy on a job site. So then there is another problem, which is you are wasting time with people that are just not qualified. You're driving to their home and they just don't have the money for you. So we need to have a pre-qualification process to filter down people that are just tire kickers. With an automated solution, this is just so you can see the value on it. We see an increased conversion of 25% of people that actually you can talk to. Also, the automated solution solves the issue of the response time. So instead of taking 2 hours, we're now gonna respond between 3 to 5 minutes. And the system is going to work 24/7, work in the weekends and work in the nights. So it will never stop. And how is it going to work? So there's two types of situations that we might need this automation. One is leads that come into the website. These people find you through Google, referrals, they type your URL, and you want to talk with them. You want to deal with the responses after they contact you through the website. And we talk about a solution that is very interesting, which is to have a chatbot inside your website. And then the other situation is when you have specific campaigns, maybe you run Google ads or maybe you run Facebook ads and you have a specific landing page. You want also an automation to deal with those leads that come through, right? And these campaigns are more specialized. So it might be a campaign for just a panel upgrade or an EV charge installation, for example. And you need to have a different kind of questions around them. So on the general website lead flow, the way we do it is you normally have an initial response. You would try to do it within 60 seconds. This is all configurable, but ideally we have within 60 seconds a greeting. Then we go into the qualification, right? So we ask specific questions to understand more about their needs. So what type of electrical work they're looking for, if it's residential or commercial, what's the timeline they're looking for, also what's the address, so we can also confirm if we can actually serve them. Then we have budget. We'll need to know how much they are willing to invest. And also on the last step, we will try for our end goal, which is some kind of appointment. And this could be a phone consultation, a simple phone consultation, or even an in-home estimate. Okay, so this is an example of a website that we put together for one of our clients. And as you can see, this is a very interesting website. It is very content-based. We have the services clearly explained. We have call to action here. And if you see on the bottom right of the screen, we have a little icon. And this is one of the ways, or let's say the biggest way, like you can get leads through your website. And so you can see I had some conversations with our bot, but let's try again. So if I see, hello, tell me about your services. So we're going to have the bot respond to us. Now the bot is going to respond based on our website and what we trained him on, right? This is obviously done with AI. We are utilizing AI for this specific use case to get people through your website. Sometimes people use AI for all kinds of things and there's no specific use for it. But in this case, this is very valuable because we have this assistant, let's say, that sits in your website 24/7 and never misses a day. And again, he is also like very specific focused on booking a consultation, right? So you get the lead a bit more. And so you can say, yes, sure, but tell me how much for a panel upgrade. So now the goal of the bot is not to offer pricing and to tell the packages right away, is to really say that it depends, right? And it needs to have a human to look into the work first. So that's why it's so important to have the leads provide their name, their phone number, and their address, right? So let's say I say, yes, I want to have, what do you need? So now the bot is going to try to get the contact information from the specific lead, your name, and you get a point, right? On a specific campaign, on the contrary, we have the same initial response, some kind of intro, right? But more specialized with that wording for that specific product. And then we have very specific qualifying questions. So let's say this is an example for a panel upgrade. We're going to ask them, how old is this panel upgrade? If there's some electrical issues lately, what's the reason behind the interest on a new panel upgrade? If there's help with permits. And then also questions about urgency and technical assessment. So this is very similar to urgency question that we had, or the timeline question that we had on the general one, but this is more specific to a panel upgrade. So a timeline, they're looking for current panel amperage, immediate safety concerns they have. And then again, the last step, we're going to try to go for an appointment. All right, so I'm here in this example landing page for a quiz funnel for a panel upgrade. And what I demonstrate is the automation that we have set up with through a SMS for every lead that goes through the funnel. So I'm just going to start here. I'm going to say my average monthly bill is going to be between 100 and 200 bucks. And I'm going to select these 4 new appliances that I want to have. I'm going to say this big. I want to say I want to start now. And here I'm going to put my details. Okay. And I'm going to submit my details. So here the system is calculating the reports. This was sent also to the email. But I want to show you also the automation that we have once the lead comes in. Okay, now after we submitted our details, we got a message instantaneously from our system confirming that we had asked for a panel upgrade. And so we're going to just say, yes, I am. And now the bot comes in with some qualifying questions and technical specification questions as well. So he asked us what year our house was built. I'm just going to say built in 1999. He asked us also what's my amperage. I'm going to say 100 amp. And I'm going to say also where's the new appliance. I'm going to say garage. And then the bot confirms that, yeah, we are in need of a panel upgrade indeed. And he asked us if we want to set up a home estimate. And I'm going to say, yes, of course. And now what the bot is going to try to do is to try to book a date for a consultation. So let's wait for the response. And yeah, the bot comes back with calendar openings. So this is directly connected to the calendar on the CRM. And so we're going to say 25 to is good. So there you have it. So the bot comes back with a confirmation for the calendar and for the appointment. And yeah, this is a good example of an automation, an appointment setter that's directly trained on this specific campaign for panel upgrades. So let's talk about the benefits now. You're going to have pre-qualified leads. We're going to have no more tire kickers because you know what kind of projects they want. You'll know their budget. You'll know the service type. And you're going to have much higher close rates. People are going to be educated about your electrical needs because the chatbot is going to be able to respond to any inquiries. You're going to know exactly what are their budget, what their technical details are, and you'll be much more ready to move forward with them and not waste so much time trying to qualify them yourself. And again, this is going to be 24/7 on. So never tired, works on holidays, weekends, after hours, never calls in sick, handles multiple conversations simultaneously, maintains consistent message and tone, and even can scale, right, during busy periods. Let's say you have a lot of leads coming in, then the bot can respond to all the leads. So in terms of numbers, let me run you through some numbers. So let's say we have here before automation and after automation, right? So before automation, we had a huge lead response time, and this is in minutes, so almost 2 hours. Now we're going to have less than 6 seconds. In terms of lead capture, before automation, we have 40%. With automation, we can have those leads captured into our system almost 80%. In terms of the appointments, after they are your leads and you want to book them into your calendar, AI, since it's going to qualify them, it's going to talk to them, it's going to nurture them, you will see higher than 80% of those leads coming in are going to turn into appointments. And even the code to job is going to increase because even after you have the appointment, then you need to nurture them as well, right? You need to continue to talk to them. So this will also improve your code to job close, right? Almost at 50%. Look, if you are an electrical contractor watching this and thinking, well, this could transform my business, you're absolutely right. But here's the thing. Setting this up correctly requires expertise in both electrical contracting and digital marketing. That's where WattLeads comes in. We're not just another marketing agency. I'm Daniel, and I'm an electrical engineer turned digital marketer. I understand your business because I've been in your shoes. At WattLeads, we've developed a proprietary system that consistently generates high-quality electrical leads without cold calling, networking, or hoping for referrals. We are currently powering 75 plus electrical businesses with our AI appointment setting system. If you want to see how this AI appointment setting system can book 5 to 10 extra electrical jobs for your business every month, book a free 15-minute strategy call with us. The link is in the description below. On the call, we'll show you exactly how this works for your specific market and discuss if it's a good fit.